This is my voice 1 day on T. This is my voice 2 weeks on T. This is my voice 6 weeks on T. This is my voice 3 months on T. This is my voice 6 months on T. This is my voice 8 months on testosterone. This is my voice 1 year on testosterone. This is my voice 16 months on testosterone. It's the morning of my surgery. It's in 20 minutes. And I am 1 year, 11 months on testosterone. This is my life, 3 years into being on testosterone. Hi, I'm Ignatius Real, the trans game developer starting my own video game studio, Your Soul Studio. Stars if you have fun. Perfect. What's up, friends and allies, and happy Pride Month. If you missed my last video, feel free to check it out. I talked a little about my plans for my studio, my plans for YouTube, everything that I have finished so far for my Ninja RPG game, some stuff I'm working on for my Ninja RPG game, and it's a good bit about just the overall outline and plan. What you just witnessed was the technical demo for my inventory system. I put about a week or two into this and I'm super proud of it. I coded it completely from scratch, my own personal code, no tutorials followed whatsoever. It was the very first thing I ever did that really made me feel like I was truly at an advanced level of coding now. And it was wow, because I just remember years ago trying to dive into doing an inventory system and like crying or something like that just because it just was so overwhelming and I didn't think I'd ever be able to do something like this, especially not without like a tutorial or a guideline. Let's get into the details. First of all, you can hover your mouse over an item to see what the name of the item is. You can equip items that affects your stats. You can unequip item, also affects your stats. The use button will actually, the potion increases your health, the rice ball increases your chi. Examine will tell you a little bit about the object. When you hover your mouse over certain objects, it shows you how it will affect your stats. I'm super proud, and at the moment, this is exactly how I am leaving it, and this is how I'm going into the next part of the project. Combat. So far, RuneScape has been the #1 source of inspiration and has cultivated a lot of my game's design up until we get into the combat. I do not want my video games to reflect an AFK nature. I want the players to be an active participant in any part and every part of the game. Specifically, I do not want the player to feel the need to click and run away and click back. I do not want the player to feel the need to try to get AI stuck behind terrain. And I do not want the player to feel the need to have a team of people behind them to be successful. All three things that I feel like RuneScape is fallen victim to from time and time again. I have definitely cheesed things in that game that I definitely was under-leveled to do, and by getting a boss or something stuck on a piece of rock in the world. I don't want it to fall into that classic point and click, I'm waiting for the combat to be over so I can enter the next combat state. I don't want it to feel too dead. That being said, I've talked a lot about what I don't want from my combat system. I haven't gotten into much detail about what I want from it, what I expect from it, and of course, if I'm not seeking inspiration from RuneScape, what games am I seeking inspiration from while designing this combat system?
Yeah, wow, 2 technical demos in 1 video. This is everything I have designed for my combat system so far. Most of this was done during the AI designing phase of the project. Since every entity in the game, including the player, uses the same exact AI system, I knew that the system would eventually have to communicate to the combat. So I just made a functional combat system with just the basics that combat would need to have. That way, when I looked at this code to make the true combat system months later, it wouldn't be like looking at a foreign language. So as it stands, if you have a weapon equipped, you can do damage. If you don't have a weapon equipped, you can't do damage. Certain enemies can do melee, and certain enemies can do range. Certain enemies can do both. As of right now, there are only 2 types of enemies. There's the lion, who can move around and only do close damage. And there is the masked ninja, who can throw weak shurikens, and as well as close combat damage. And then also, the newest addition, I added this while doing the inventory system, is the heart. The heart above your head that reflects where your health is currently at. Is it going to be permanently placed above your head all the time? No. Like I said, this is just everything that I have designed, a foundation I laid out for myself. So when I got to this point, I didn't get overwhelmed trying to add the fundamentals for a new system to a code I haven't looked at in months. Games are fun. Who doesn't like a card-based video game? What about a 1-bit pixel art monster matching and fighting card game? Oh, and did I mention cheat codes? My studio's first game was this cute little card clicking battler, and for the first time ever, I'm giving away all the cheat codes. If it looks like fun, head over to the link in the description and grab a copy for just $1. You're helping fund my dream and getting me one step closer to quitting my job and working at Your Soul Studios full time. So I appreciate the support. Now on with the video you clicked here for. So now that you're caught up with where I'm at in the project, this is what I'm going to be working on between now and next time you see me on your YouTube feed. I'm going to be working on fleshing out the combat system and having more technical demos to show off to you in fun and creative ways. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, trying to be able to quit my full-time job to be able to do this in game development as an income source, I mean. The outcome of this combat system should feel fun to flow and navigate through the world while also dynamically taking care of hordes of enemies either in the wilderness while you're collecting resources or defending the town. For inspiration, you don't need to look any further than the games I've used in this video. Tears of the Kingdom and Digimon World Next Order are games I'm taking heavy inspiration from, as well as Cult of the Lambs. It's been super fun connecting my systems, and this combat system is going to be taking that to the test because I'll have to design this with the mindset of the inventory and the AI movement already, and I'm just super excited to show off to you what I can do. So yeah, keep your ears up for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Surrender Digital from this one. Your Soul Studio. It's ours if you have fun. Peace.